Julia, what's a seven-letter word for calamity?
Wedding, Ed. Wedding. Well, it's a rainy day here at the lake house, and when it's raining, there's just not much to do. Ed's there working on his crossword puzzle. The kids have dug out that old Monopoly board for some good old calculus fun. But this might be a good time to break out the lake house cookbook and show you some of the meals we like to make here at the lake house.
Julia, what's a six-letter word for last meal?
Dinner, Ed. Dinner. Dinner. When it comes to eating here at the lake house, one of our go-to meals is anger encrusted beef. It takes a hot oven to make this beef angry, so let's all preheat our ovens to 450 degrees. Take your beef, it really can be any kind of beef. Start to give it a good wallop. Just keep walloping. And while you wallop that beef, and this is really important, think of the many ways someone you love has angered you.
Oh, what's a three-letter word for anger, Julia?
Ire, Ed. Ire. Think of the many ways someone has angered you. Really channel that anger through to the beef. When you think the beef has had enough, you're almost ready. Give it a few more wallops, just to let everyone know who's the boss. Off it into the oven for, well, whatever, it really doesn't matter.
Free parking! Everyone has to give me $100.
What are you talking about? That's not how free parking works.
Lake house rules, lake house rules.
You'll know it's done when the smoke coming out of the oven is a dark gray. Billowy is the word that comes to mind. While that burns, cooks, let's take a look at another lake house favorite. Every now and then, someone will show up with a salmon for the grill, and everyone is particularly disappointed with my special sauce. Grilled salmon with disappointing reduction sauce. This time we start with salmon, create a beautiful sauce made of disappointment, betrayal, just the slightest smidge of paprika. For this recipe, take the salmon and set it aside. Someone else will grill it. Then in a bowl, mix 3 egg yolks, some disgruntled mustard, and a whole lot of cayenne pepper, and whisk it as if your life depends. Sometimes you're up here at the lake house, and even though you have a lake, and swimming, and boats, and hammocks, and hiking, and all those things, sometimes you just really just want to watch some goddamn television. And that's something that you can't do here. That's what we call the reduction. Once you've spilled half the sauce out of the bowl, and this is the important part, put it on a low heat. Gently whisk in all that disappointment, betrayal, all of that you can muster. Think about the many ways your life might have turned out if it weren't for a fatal mistake you made years ago.
Julia, what's a seven-letter word for calamity?
Wedding, Ed. Wedding. WDDING. Like a wedding. What if you hadn't acquiesced to marrying a certain suitor so many years ago? Where would your life be had you chosen any one of those other suitors? What if, instead of marrying Ed Abbott and being subjected to every vacation, everywhere, here at this cursed lake house, what if you had married that guy Bob? I wonder what Bob's up to these days. Because there were other options, Ed. I didn't have to marry you.
Well, what's a five-letter word for disinterested?
Oh, aloof, Ed. Just like you and your whole goddamn... Oh, now look at that. The sauce is coming along nicely. That's the disappointment and betrayal that gives the sauce its zing. Cook the sauce down a bit so it's teeming with hard feelings and serve it over grilled salmon. Well, that's about all the time we have for today. The rain has stopped and the sun has broken through. As I say goodbye to you, remember the motto I have given you in the lake house. Revenge is a dish best served cold.